Hello friends, in this video we'll discuss about vapor absorption refrigeration system. This is Jignesh Rathod. So this is circuit diagram of VAR system. It consists of evaporator, absorber, pump, generator, throttle valve, condenser and expansion valve. Now if we will start with point number 8. So at point number 8, refrigerant. Over here refrigerant is basically ammonia, and that is the working fluid that refrigerant moves in this whole closed loop circuit. So at point 8, refrigerant is at low temperature, low pressure, and that is in liquid state. That refrigerant enters into the evaporator, and that refrigerant takes the heat from the space that is to be cooled, and it gets, so there is latent heat transformation of working fluid within this evaporator, and it gets evaporated. So at point number 1 we are having NH3 in vapor phase at low pressure and low temperature. Now then that refrigerant, that NH3 vapor passes to absorber. Now some liquids have capability to absorb the certain vapors, and thereby it reduces the total volume. Cold water has ability to absorb the NH3 vapor. NH3 vapor coming out from the evaporator mixes with aqua ammonia solution in the absorber. That absorber can be cooled by circulating cooling water through water pipes. The strong warm ammonia solution formed in the absorber is then pumped to the generator with the help of liquid pump, and this pump increases the pressure of the solution to that desired pressure in the condenser, and over here we are having pressure in the range of 10 bar. In order to separate the ammonia vapor from the solution, aqua ammonia solution is heated in a heater or a generator, and so over here we are having both ammonia as well as liquid water. So, and that we are heating it. But what will happen? Liquid ammonia has a lower boiling temperature, that is around minus 33 degrees centigrade, compared to water that is having 100 degrees centigrade. So if we will supply heat over here, first ammonia will evaporate it. So major part of ammonia vapor is driven out of the solution by the heating, and in the generator or heater, the strong solution of ammonia is heated by steam or by heating coils, and the ammonia vapor is driven out of the solution, and a satisfactory condenser pressure is produced. Now vapor, so whatever the NH3 vapor that has been produced at point 6, that passes to condenser. In condenser, ammonia rejects heat to the atmosphere and it gets condensed. At outlet of condenser over here at point 7, ammonia is in liquid state and at a higher pressure. So to reduce the pressure of ammonia from higher pressure to lower pressure, we are having expansion. Why? Because over here at evaporator we are having lower pressure, so we need to reduce the pressure from this condenser pressure to evaporator pressure, from this higher pressure to lower pressure, and for that we are having this expansion device or expansion valve. So the high pressure liquid ammonia is allowed to pass through the narrow opening of expansion valve or throttle valve, and this process converts the high pressure liquid into a very low pressure into a very wet vapor at low pressure. And over here, after that expansion within this device, we are having whatever the ammonia that we are having, it is at quite low temperature, and the temperatures may be around minus 10 degrees centigrade. And then again that low pressure, low temperature ammonia again passes to evaporator and cycle repeats. The hot weak ammonia solution that left at over here at bottom of the generator is throttled to low pressure level with the help of to the absorber with the help of this throttle valve. Now, so this is about VAR system. Now if we will compare this vapor absorption refrigeration system with vapor compression refrigeration system, VCR system, these three components, that is evaporator, condenser and expansion valve or expansion device, are more or less similar in both the system. The only difference is over here. In case of VCR system we are having compressor, but in case of VAR system we are having assembly of absorber, pump, generator and throttle valve. So by utilizing pump, what we can do, what is the advantage of this system? Basically in case of VCR system, compressor work is quite high. Why? Because at over here the refrigerant is vapor phase and its specific volume would be quite higher, so compressor work would be quite higher in case of VCR system, so power consumptions will be quite higher. But in case of VR system, since we are utilizing pump handles the liquid and its specific volume would be lesser. So pump work requirement for pump would be lesser. So this is the main difference between VCR and VR system. Otherwise, these three components will be same. So in this system, we have used ammonia as refrigerant and water as an absorber. There is another system in which you may use water as refrigerant and lithium bromide as absorbent. So that is referred as LIBR H2O system. So this is all about vapor absorption refrigeration system. It's working. Now there is misconceptions regarding refrigeration system, that generally students believe that refrigeration means throwing cold air into the space that is to be cooled, but it is not like that. In refrigeration, what we do, we extract the heat from the space that is to be cooled, and that heat we are supplying to the refrigerant in the evaporator. So space gets cooled down and refrigerant gets evaporated. Now coming back to advantages. So advantages of VR system, it saves the operation cost by utilizing low pressure, low cost steam. Over here, this is heat operated device. Why? Because over here in generator we are supplying only heat, and work requirement is needed at only pump part, and that is very lesser. So this is basically heat operated system. It eliminates the heavy electrical loads. The electrical load requirement would be only at the place of pump, and its operation is simpler, and it can be installed at outdoor conditions as well, and it requires less maintenance because of fewer moving part is only there in case of pump. Disadvantages, its COP, coefficient of performance, is low, so it is used at places where the waste heat is available. Thank you.